guys, it's Taylor from Orations. Doing another book review. Just kind of get a little better. This week I'm going to be talking about Star Wars: The Jedi Path. And yes, I'll probably have a lot of Star Wars stuff that I end up putting out just because that's my, I'll say that's like my main draw at the moment, is that I've been reading a lot of Star Wars stuff. One of them is this book here. Now, this book was written by Daniel Wallace and released back in September 28, 2010, which doesn't seem far away when I first say it, and then I remember that it's 2024 and my heart just shatters a little bit inside. Alright, but on to bigger and better things. So, I absolutely love this book, and there's a companion book that goes with it, but I'll do a review on that one separately. What I absolutely love about this book is that it's, like, as you can see, there's no actual author title on it. Like, it doesn't say written by, because on the inside, instead, it shows that it's penned by the Old Republic, or I'll say Older Republic Jedi Order. So the book is supposed to be originally written in 1000 BBY, which was, I still use that as before the Battle of Yavin. There's some people who apparently are using different timelines. I still use that one, so that's what we go with. So this was during the point in time where the new Sith Wars, like, they were just coming to an end. The Jedi think that they found their time of peace. Hurrah, hurrah. So it's written by a bunch of the Jedi at the time during the council. Like, it has Grandmaster Faye Coven write several sections in the book. We have, let's see who else has. And I might butcher some of these names. I apologize ahead of time. But we have Restley Quist, which is the chief librarian. Scarch Vonk, which is a Jedi battle master. And some others thrown in there. And what they do is they basically lay out how the Jedi Order is supposed to be run according to what they feel is the best, because they've just come out of a time of war, and they don't want to have warrior set guidelines, we'll say. So what I love about this book is that it actually outlines, like, the different combat styles that they use. So the 6 or 7 different forms, the different levels of the Jedi Order. So it's not just talking about, like, oh, hey, you have to be a Jedi. They also talk about if you don't pass your Jedi trials, or if you get to the point, like, you're basically so defeated that you don't want to take them or don't feel you can, you still actually work with the Jedi. You just have different jobs, like working in the Jedi Corps. So you go and you do other, I'll say, not traditional Jedi things. So I absolutely love that aspect of it, because I won't lie, I didn't know that was a thing. I just assumed, like, oh, hey, if they didn't get to become a Jedi, that was kind of like, hey, hit the bricks. Like, hand in your lightsaber, hand in your robes, you go have a nice life, here's like 50 credits, start fresh. Now, one of the things that's kind of cool with this, that I love that the, excuse me, that the author did, was that there's notes written out throughout the entire book, and it's because it's written by the younger generations who get their hands on it eventually. So you have comments in there from Yoda, whether he agrees with things set down by the old Jedi. There's stuff in there from Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Ahsoka, even including Darth Sidious, when he actually takes down all of the Jedi and that. He makes little comments in there throughout the entire thing, because he gets it after the Clone Wars. And basically he's just like, haha, they were wrong about this, haha, they were wrong about this, Jedi hubris, blah, 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 ha, ha, ha. And then the final one to make commentary in it is Luke, because he's gotten it after the fall of the Empire, and now has it to be able to add into his Jedi Order, his version of it. Now, one of the things that I'll remind you guys is that this is from the old expanded universe, so it counts as a quote-unquote Legends. It's not actually what is the new canon verse of it, like what Disney approves. So while not all of it is accurate to times, there are actually things like when you're reading it, there were several points where I had those moments of, oh my god, they took this and they put this directly into the TV series. Like you can see where Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and the other directors and producers and all that are pulling some of the information, like the Cortosis armor that they used in The Acolyte. They actually have that in there talking about these are things that can disrupt the lightsaber. This is how you build a lightsaber. This is okay. One thing that I have to say is that I don't think I could succeed at being a Jedi just because of the fact that it's freaking, I think it was like 5 times a day minimum that you're expected to meditate. I would fail. I struggle with getting it in a couple times a week. So yeah, there's that. So overall, fantastic read. I think you guys should give it a shot. The next one that I'll do is its companion book, which I absolutely loved for similar reasons, but different at the same time. Give it a read, guys. It's awesome. It adds to the universe. You kind of get a little bit of extra know-how, and it's a good read. So, talk to you guys soon.